There's a few things in here, so let's grab some of these. This seems to have suddenly gotten like a lot harder, or I really suck today. Wait. Oh, I didn't even get to read that. It just said it as a new objective. So that was a new object of power, was it? Collectibles. His cluster. This is the thing I think that heals them. Are unique in that they are concentrated manifestations of His resonance without need of a host. His clusters are dense spherical compressions of His resonance that serve support functions in the hierarchy of His entities. That was a lot to say. The clusters are capable of replenishing His host with infusions of resonance. This does not heal any physical damage inflicted on the organic host, but rather seems to rejuvenate them, allowing them to endure more bodily harm than normally possible. The fact that the His makes an effort to preserve its corrupted host underlines the level of awareness and discretion that was previously just speculation upon my part. Can this entity be considered individual or simply an extension of a His as a whole? Capturing one alive would be quite interesting. That was not really what I wanted though. I wanted to see... Where are the objects of power things? Case files? I missed it. Headshot these, astral spike. This. Okay, missions. Investigate the X-ray light box object of power. Oh, that's down. Oops. Stairs. Keep doing that. Groupthink. Study extends to works of Arvine Janus, Robert Barron, and other proposing strong casual links between groupthink and passive or active use of telepathy. To prove these connections, the parapsychology department carried out variations of Solomon original conformity experiments using telepathic individuals as the subject. Extensive qualitative and quantitative data resulting from these experiments was then used to identify telepathic interference from within the group. Further empirical findings suggest measures can be taken to safeguard against telepathic influence on behaviours by engaging in something. Rather boldly, this paper stands to revolutionise decades of groupthink theory and provide new directions for further experimentation in mind. Okay. Let's grab this, and then we can go and see about this X-ray, which I think is in that place. Hypnosis lab. Yeah. Oh. Oh, these are the allies. Hello. There's Marshall in here.
Another object of power? They're just standing there, mesmerized by it.
Okay, so these aren't Marshall's people, they're just people. I hope they don't attack me. It's like it's making them do it kind of thing. Find a way into that room. That's it. I would love to, but how do I do that? Can I like see in here a bit better? Well, it looks like I have to go in this door, but... What does that say? Lock controlled remotely. Okay, so I need a button. I wonder if it's like through there. Maybe I can't do this yet then. I don't see any buttons. Did I miss a button? Was there a button? Ah. What's this? I don't know what that is. Let me see what this is. Oh. Okay, so it's obviously something to do with this. I don't get it. It doesn't give me... I need a hint about this thing, I think. Was there a picture? Oh. That picture, maybe? So, all the sides and the top. Hey. Damn it. Ah! I'm very glad I saw that picture. Okay. Hopefully you guys won't go loopy when I go in here.
Please state your name for the record.
Paul Warren, astronaut first class.
And you are aware that exposure to the astral plane can result in death, disability, personal injury, corporeal entanglement.
This guy sounds like he loves his job.
Loss of ego, and partial to full dementia.
Loss of
Yeah,
ego.
I am.
And you acknowledge that your use of the astral conduit, aka the X-ray light box, is purely voluntary.
Yes, I do.
Perfect. Your suit is good? Okay, you're all set. Open the door for Mr. Warren, please.
What does this one do? I didn't get to read it. It'll give me some ability points though. I was just thinking I haven't had an ability or ability points for a while. Use Seize to complete the astral challenge. What is Seize? Wanna tell me about it? Golden copy NBC variation. I don't know what Seize is. You haven't told me. Gold enemies are immune to attack. Find another way to defeat this enemy. I would love to if you tell me what the heck Seize is. Whoa. Enemies at low health can be seized. Oops. My bad. I need another enemy, please. Thanks. Oh. Oh, sweet. I can make minions! Yes. I love having minions. So it's more like half health rather than low health. Attack him! Get him, boys! Because I can't do anything. Why can't I get this stuff? Can I only have two at a time? Oh, that's a shame. I believe in you! You can do it! They're not gonna win. Enemies at low health can seized enemies will fight alongside you. Ow! Ah! Ooh, that was close. I need to get another one. Yeah, I know, just think of health. Oh no, don't come over here. I need another minion. Crap, 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 crap. Oh, he. Okay. Let's get this health while it's here. I'm not doing very well at these things anymore. They hurt me quite considerably. It's fine. It's fine. I did it. Came out with half health. Oh, did it kill them all? Oh. Why did it kill them? Major targets. Ah, I feel
Brains were
awful
fried
now.
when I took over the object.
Man. There were so many people in here. And I just killed them all. Ah, okay, let's go to this. Oops, next place. Don't like this room. This room gave me a bad time. Right, I guess I have to go up here. Ah, there's health going around still. Forgot about that. Yes! All of the health for me. Right, did that give me ability points? It should have. They usually do. I didn't look. It did. Okay, so what is this one? Plus 5% to seize duration. I think I should probably do that because that... I have a feeling that I'm going to end up coming across things that I might need to do that with. 13 more to unlock a new thing. So it's worth doing a couple on it. Only got one ability left now. I might do that because I have had some melee a couple times now. Might as well spend the point. Cool. Astral constructs. Pierce is precise with a charged shot that penetrates armor and enemies at any range. Ooh. I'm gonna get it. Oh, I should have looked at this. Upgrade to enable higher tier mods. I'll look at that next time. Right. So, we've got to go this way, I believe. And use this. So this is where I came in, wasn't it? And I had to go that way.
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm coming to help.
Faden. Hold on. I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
She got that right.
Yeah, she does.
More of you? Really?
Ah. Oh. I really hate those guys. Okay, so I was wondering how that works in fights. That answers that question. Does his health just wind down? Looks like. So am I going in this elevator? Nope, this elevator. Whew, okay. I hope she's not, like, actually a monster and she's tricking me right now. Oh! What's with these multiple doors? Okay, so we've got some allies.
Marshall is right down the hall.
Thank you. I'm just gonna go in the bathroom. Okay, so there are treasures. I've not been very good at looking around in this episode, I don't feel. Oh, that guy didn't last very long, even with the thing on. Rubber duck supplements. Discovered in the home of Agent Something after his young daughter complained of being followed by her rubber duck. According to Agent Something, the matter was ignored, believed to be a result of child's imagination, until he began to hear the quacking at night. After discovering the item hiding in his daughter's closet, he brought it to the Bureau for study. Update: it was discovered that Agent Something was bringing known natural materials into his home, illegally taking them outside the oldest house. How this may have affected the creation of the altered item is being investigated. Agent Something has been terminated. So I guess that's why there's no rubber duckies allowed, because they can be taken over by whatever it is that goes into altered
Marshall's
items.
waiting for you in the luck lab, just down the hall.
Thank you. I like that there's like in each section there's kind of your little allies that you get a little spot. Ooh, yes please. Mine. Luck and probability. So, whereabouts are we now then? Oh, so this still counts as the same section, but it's just a different part of it. You guys alright? Is that the fish? The singing fish? What did I do? A lucky clover. I don't know if I want to take it. One of those cat things. Some of these just random things I can interact with now without them being anything in particular. It's interesting.
There you are. I was
Hello.
starting to worry.
Well, you shouldn't. Level 5 clearance. I'm not allowed in that room. What's in there? Okay, I don't think there's anything in here. Hello. You're Marshall, are you?
Congratulations on your appointment, Director Phaeton. I'm Helen Marshall, head of Bureau Operations.
It's nice to actually meet one of the boss
Zachariah's
guys.
dead then, and I assume you found his gun.
Yeah.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
None of this phases her? Really?
Here's the situation. Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here. She could know about Dylan.
I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk more after you clear out the hiss. Rangers, let her through. We'll have to lock the door behind you. Sorry, but we can't risk a breach.
It's a fair one. So we're going down to that bottom bit.
Has
Okay.
anyone heard from Salvador?
Last anyone heard, he was taking a security team into containment. The reason is currently unknown.
I think I know the reason.
Do. I'm winning. Oh, there's a bloody spear down there somewhere. Okay. I'm just gonna open this first. Get some treasure before we do anything else. No treasure? Really? Oh, there's one there. I saw you. Who's he firing at though? I know that, like... Oh. I was hoping I could take control of him. Apparently not. They're fighting
I
something.
see rangers over there. We
Ah,
have to help them.
is that what's going on? but there's like a sphere-y thing which I need to take out first. Because otherwise this is just not going to go well. I have to reload my gun. Ah! Didn't realize that was so explodey. Right, should get better now. Come on, gun. Whoa. Rockets are rude, by the way. Unless they're my guys with rockets, of course. That's fun. You guys are my guys? Where are they? Oh, there. Oh, where are these guys? Oh, I can control these. Reload! Got it? So I got a couple of people left alive. What am I even meant to be doing in here? Have I got to go into that red room? Let's take this. What? There's more? Oh, what the frail? What is that? American Ecology. Lewis, this is that guy that was in the letter about the budget. Don't give an inch at all. We got this, guys. Get out my way. Ow. He's down. Everyone alright? That was sneaky. When I was in the middle of claiming this place. Chucking a little mini boss at me. It's a big old room, this one. I wish my little friendies could pick up some of this health that's laying around. Some of them are not doing so well. Okay, so what have we actually got in this room? So that corridor isn't on the map. There's a shelter there. I've got to go through that door. So if I go in the shelter first. Feel a bit bad that I went in the shelter at the other end, because it could have meant that some of these guys died. Because I was faffing around and they can actually just die. Threshold Kids proposal. Alright, does this tell me whose bloody idea this was? With the recent arrival of the something, there are certain glaring gaps in the Bureau's ability to educate and raise the young. A young something. There are no other something for something to play with, and it's expected to learn about frightening new concepts. I wonder if this is about Dylan. To raise a young child, there are no other children for Dylan to play with, and Dylan is expected to learn about frightening new concepts. Kid B. Something will require a slow, something friendly, child-friendly introduction to paranatural topics. With this in mind, allow me to introduce Threshold Kids, a television show in which a cast of cheerful puppets explain the dangers of living at the Bureau, but also show the fun side of the paranatural. Budget would be minimal. I took a few puppet making courses at my local community centre. We can have research staff build the sets, record the footage, and even do the voices. It will be good for morale, and I guarantee something will respond positively to these videos. We can't expect a child to enjoy lectures and people in lab coats, but as television has proven for years, kids love puppets. That's just my guess. Yeah, you missed the mark on that one, I'm afraid. You went full crazy, spooky ick. You need to go back to puppet school. Right. Ritual office. Oh. Where is that going to take me then? I don't want to go in there. I do, but I don't. Because I want to see what actually is going to happen next. Protective studies. Continue on to Darling's HRA lab. So we were in his office earlier, weren't we? It's interesting that his lab is in a different part, like miles away from his office. You'd have thought his office would be nearby.
Altered item number 52AE analysis, session 2. I will begin by introducing
The
various
rubber ducky.
feedback to the item. First, a low voltage electric shock.
You zapped the ducky?
No response. Next, I will introduce heat via a standard Bunsen burner.
They tortured the duck.
No response. Next, a series of solutions will be applied, each with a different value on the pH scale, from 0 to 14. No response to any value. Next, I will attempt to communicate. Can you understand me? Can you understand my words? Quack if you can understand my words. No response. This concludes session 2. We'll need time to prepare further tests.
You would feel very silly talking to a duck, wouldn't you? So which way am I supposed to be going? This way? So what was up here? Is that where I just came in? Okay. I've got turned around. Well,
This way to the lab? Okay.
Looks nice in here, doesn't
Looks
it?
like these HRAs. Sounds like Darling built them. And most of the things around here. If Marshall can't help us with Dylan, he's our next best bet.
I think
Assuming
he's probably
he's not dead. Or taken over.
a good
by the
bet
hiss.
anyway to see him. So there's a door over there. Something up here. What is this? Oh, it's another lock, is it? Oh, I never got that thing in the room with the what's it. So what's this? Is this going where I need to go? Aha, I've got to get it to... Oops. Oh no, I do want that. I want that like that. Oops. No! So I think I've got to do that one last. So if that's where I want to go, What's out that way? Did I just hear the duck quack? I swear I heard like quack quack. Maybe that's just me being crazy. This is the HRA lab. Or is that the lab?
You led me here. Any idea how to make it work?
So this is the large scale HRA that he was talking about. Wonder what's up there. So it's not
Hello
going to be
again,
that simple,
Director.
is it?
It appears we have a new problem. We need to get the HRA machine working.
I've replaced a couple of spark plugs, but this looks a bit more complicated.
Darling must have had a system. Randomness isn't in his nature. The punch cards, the symbols, the terminals. How do they connect?
I'll see what I can do.
Okay. What does that even say? Dimensions too powerful for something. Feedback loop. Let's have a look at his stuff, shall we? Oh, I picked up a thing. Let's see if we can figure this out. Black rock prisms. Black rock prisms are unique formations of black rock, distinct in both their shape and potency. While the density of black rock dampens paranatural forces, their unique something structure of prisms retain frequencies in the range of something to something hertz with perfect something harmonization. This report analyzes the results of focusing a something through a harmonized prism to a something. Methods for imprinting of non-physical fields onto something, imbuing them with properties of harmonized resonance in the prism will be explored and explained. That made absolute zero sense. Nothing at all. I've got another one of these.
So, we need to find all the punch cards.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. 3. What does this one say? Our way in. Changing variables. Too strong. Can't do anything with that. Oh.
Have you checked the upper floor?
No. I was going that way eventually. I was just looking around to see what else I had. So I'm going to have to figure out the right combination for this thing. I have to remember which way around they are. Configurations. Can we affect this? Oh, this is going to be tricky, isn't it?
Each punch card should correspond to a terminal.
Yeah. So definitely not 2 and 3. Can we affect... What does that say? Just can we affect this? I think I need to look at the boards and see what he's done on the others.
These whiteboard drawings may be important.
Yeah. So the other way around. So that solid one is on 2, which was number 2 over here. Do I have to do them in order? How do I select? That one, I reckon. So that's the same symbol. Personnel protection. I can't deal with that right now.
Working on something to do with these symbols.
So one, I think, is gonna be that, because that was on the same on both boards. 3 is not that symbol. So 3 is that little diamond one. That one. So 4 and 5. It's got that as 5.
What do the symbols mean?
Which number is this? And then number 4 is upstairs, I think. If I've done it right, then that should be the one I've got left. Let's find out. If it doesn't work, it will probably kill us. I break the crystal. Crap. Does that mean it?
Prism shattered. Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan.
Okay, so that was the right thing.
We need more Blackrock prisms to make this machine work. Darling has another lab down in the Blackrock processing site and maintenance.
Ah, that's
That
where I
must be
didn't
where
go
he keeps the
before.
prisms.
I've been to maintenance already. I can find my way. But how long will that take? Nothing here is simple. I need to ask her now, before I go.
I need something from you first. What do you know about Dylan Faden?
I knew this was coming. Lives are at stake here, and we need this machine working to save those lives. Once that is done, Director Faden, then we can talk.
She's right. As much as I don't want to admit it, I'm the only one who can help.
I don't know, I reckon she's
I'll
holding
get
out
the
on me.
prisms first.
Dylan will have to wait just a little longer.
But don't call me Director. Jesse is fine.
I'll call you Faden. Here, you'll need this keycard.
Thanks.
So stubborn.
Emily
Ooh,
Poe
here's
to
some
set up
cool.
a base in Executive. Once I have the prism, I'll meet you there.
Right. I'll move out immediately. And keep an eye out for Darling. Finding him might be the key to stopping the hiss.
It's just one large-scale HRA. It's there now. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us and keeping us from being wiped out.
That's cool. I got some ability points. Old Boys Club.
Here, this will lead back to Central Research.
Ah. I was wondering what this door was. Oh, that door. I was looking at the big door, wasn't the big door. Cool, so there must be a control point nearby somewhere, right? Oh wow, that took me right back there. That's very cool. Okay, let's get in this lift. I'm gonna go back to the executive floor first, I think. Because I want to just go to that control point before I go down, in case I get scared. I'm scared and die. So where was that other mail room? I'm wondering what that is. I'm tempted to go and see.
Welcome back.
Thanks. There's definitely more people here now.
Ridiculous. Popes grasping at straws.
Why? If hiss is a frequency, then why couldn't it vibrate molecules in order to alter human physiology? It would explain the hair loss.
Think about it. The precision that would require is unthinkable.
So let me just do my abilities before we go and have that fun and games. I might do some more health actually. So I think I've only got one more ability to unlock, which is cool. I wonder what it will be. Right, let's fast travel to the mail room. I'm gonna go and just check this thing out. I don't think it's gonna go well. The last one didn't. But I now know if I kill that sphere, they won't be regenerating health. So if it's another one of them, it could be worth doing. I want to see what you get for doing it. Do that every time. I'm just gonna go in and ignore those guys that just appeared. Whoa, crap, maybe not. Secure the area. Oh, cool, there's actually personnel here. That's why I wanted to come do this one, because I thought that there might actually be people here. Protect the remaining agents. Oh, hello. Can I hurt them with my abilities? I don't know if that's a thing I can accidentally do. Where are they? Are they upstairs? I think they're upstairs. You guys stay down here where it'll be safe. Well, probably not, but it might be safe for a few minutes. Oh. Secure the area. It's going up. See, I need to go up and do that door because I think I can actually open that, and that's a shortcut. The bar's going up, so I might just stand here and just, you know, let that fill up. If it's not going to spawn anything new. Oh, they're mail tubes. I was like, what are these things I'm standing next to? They're obviously the mail tubes that send stuff off everywhere and which get affected by building shifts. Okay. Area secured. Sweet. Completed. First on the scene. Awesome. So I'm just gonna unlock this door up here while I'm here. Why was that going orange? It just literally takes me up here. And I think I can actually go in this door, but I didn't check it when I was here before, because I didn't realise that I could actually open some of these things. So we'll have a quick look at what's in here. What's with the purple stuff? I regret coming in here. Ah, so much regret, so much regret. So I got that box. What did I just get? That's the problem when you've got to scroll down. You don't know what you got. Martial lockdown distinctions. To Tomasi, so it might have been this. Pay attention, Alberto. This is the last time I'm explaining this. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that lock one or all of the sectors by restricting use of the sector elevator, effectively locking staff in their sector until the emergency is handled. They can only be lifted by the directorial override and maintenance once the director is satisfied that the situation is under control. External lockdowns are a bigger deal. Nothing in or out of the whole building. It's only triggered by a code red containment breach based on some complicated system that security and research slap together. It can only be lifted once A, the threat has been neutralized, and B, a high clearance individual gives the system the all clear. This process is not the same as the directorial override, so stop saying so in documentation. And it's confusing as hell. I've told Darling 100 times to change it, but they're adamant it stays the way it is. Honestly, I don't think they even know how to change it at this point. Let's just make our staff understand how this mess works, okay? That would have been an interesting one to see when I was coming through here. What is with this? See, this seems to be different to the hiss. Can I go in this? I can, but it's killing me. Ooh. Ooh, look at my health. Whoa. What is that stuff then? Let's just leave this. Pretend like that didn't happen. So does this take me back to the executive thing? Oh no, this was that room. Which is the way back. I don't remember how to get back. Through the mailroom, I guess. Control point. Fast travel. Oh, that just got me an ability point too. That's cool. What can I use this on? So that would take 3. 3, 3. That's 2. I'm gonna do that. 5 more to unlock my last personal mod slot. Cool. So, I'm going to end this episode here then, I think. And then on the next one we'll go and see if we can get some more of this black rock. And see if we can find Dr. Darling, who I'm hoping is still alive, because he seems like he's quite an interesting character and it's cool to see him on like all the videos now that I realise that's him. I bet it actually said Darling on it and I just did not twig when I was there before, but that's really cool. So yeah, I'll see you on the next one.